we are now going to be looking at, I know this picture is kind of small for whatever fucking reason, but we're going to be looking at the various teaser images that they have been showcasing of the up-and-coming Tier 3.5 from the Karazhan raid of the next patch. So that one right there is going to be the, I believe, the Hunter outfit, which it's not quite my favorite. It looks like just like a padded doublet or something, and it's got like raven wing shoulder pads. Not my favorite, I would say. I'm gonna give that one a thumbs down in terms of the aesthetics. So the next one here is a weapon. I'm not sure if this is a one-handed or two-handed. I think it's a one-handed, but that looks really fucking cool, right? Like, I bet all the warriors are going to be trying to go after that one. So right here, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. This is a brand new warrior, or at least plate set. So, I think the whole set is custom, but they're really showcasing off just kind of like the shoulder pads and the helmet. The helmet is definitely really cool. That looks like a, you know, medieval knight's helmet, and I actually really like the look of it. I like that chunky, more, what's the term I'm looking for? Just practical armor rather than the big, bulky, shiny, magical kind of stuff. I like this look better. So let's zoom back up to 100%. So this right here, now that's just tier 3, but the hammer is brand new. So I don't know if there's a name for it. Definitely a two-handed hammer, but it looks really cool. It looks very dwarven, if I had to guess. This one here is another mace. That one definitely is inspirational from the Karazhan raid with the horses. So you probably get this from a... I don't know if they're going to be doing the entirety of Karazhan or just a section of Karazhan, but if they have the stables, definitely this is something that should be given to you from the stables, or if they decided to do a chest boss, then from the chest boss, because, you know, the knight, white knight, or whatever. So that's really cool. This is going to be a new boss. I'm expecting it to be kind of like one of the homunculus type of creatures that you find within the like more voided area of the library. So it's definitely it's the model or skeleton rather of a worgen. It has a worgen arm and a leg, but the face, one of the arms and one of the legs is more of a fellhound. And then it's got the coverings of the new mage worgen, which we'll see pretty soon here. These are new fist weapons, so I'm glad to see fist weapons getting a little bit of attention, because no one ever pays attention to fist weapons, and really, they should. Make fist weapons great again. Make it so multiple classes can use them, and they're viable, and then give us some really cool ones like these, because these are pretty cool looking. So I don't think these are going to be the, you know, tier set pieces. I think these are just out in the world, you find them kind of pieces, but that's still kind of cool. This right here, I don't remember if this was a class set or if it's just plate, but either way, it's a two-piece helmet and shoulder pads that look like they literally just took it off the Legion model of the Felguard or whatever, or Dreadlord, or I don't remember what the demon was called, Dread Slayer, I guess. But yeah, that looks really cool. Definitely part of it. So this is the priest set right here, and you've got the unique headpiece as well as the held in offhand, which is really cool. I mean, look at that. Definitely unique. It looks like one of the plague like foggers from Naxxramas, but then it's got like a crystal in it. So this right here, the set itself is not new. Instead, what it's showcasing are the customizations for the Night Elves to be more in line with the not World of Warcraft, the Warcraft 3 Druid aesthetics. You can see the little picture right there in the corner. So let's see if we can get closer. There it is, a little bit closer. You can see the face markings. And then if I go up, there's the Warcraft 3 face markings. Now the next one. Here is the new Worgen Mage. So they already had a kind of like unique Worgen Mage model, but they're updating it so this one looks a little bit better. I think it looks really cool. That is going to be a new boss of Karazhan. It's definitely going to be arcane magic based, so hopefully you have arcane resistance or just magic resistance in general, because it looks like he's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Now, right here is going to be the new Druid set. definitely digging the shirtless vibe. I'm liking that. The helmet looks really cool. Oh, there we go. Oh, maybe? It said no. Okay, so let's try it like this. I'm not sure. That staff looks brand new too. So you got the antlers, which is typical of a like druid helmet with antlers, but you got like feathers behind it. The mask looks really cool. I would like to see that on a night elf. But the bracers or gloves, I don't know which one is going to be which, but it gives you the Malfurion wings, and that's really cool. And then it gives you like the markings like Malfurion has. So definitely taking a lot of inspiration there. And then you got the pants. I actually really like that set. That looks really cool. I'm not sure what the deer is there for. I think it's just for druid stuff, but... And the last one here is going to be the Paladin set. Now, because the Paladins are still of the Alliance only, they took a more Alliance aesthetic for this Paladin with the lion. You got the Lordaeron symbol, blue, gold, silver, and then he's got the Ashbringer behind him. So, yeah, it looks really cool. It's still, it's definitely like got that pixelated look from older gear, but this definitely looks like something that would have been seen if it was brought out in World of Warcraft during vanilla. While, I mean, that one looks a little bit better in terms of like the pixelation. It still looks really cool. Let's see, if we go back here, it's got a little bit more shininess to it, but it still kind of fits the vibe of vanilla. This right here looks a little off, I would say. Like, it doesn't... It's cool, but it definitely looks off. Like, you could pick it out easily in the image. It almost looks photoshopped on. The crab claws, they look completely fine. They fit with the aesthetic. This hammer, I would say more TBC-ish, but definitely fits the aesthetic. This hammer as well, I would say, is kind... And this is, again, just fitting with the vanilla feel, right? The look of vanilla. This definitely looks a little bit off, but definitely not as bad as the Dreadlord stuff right there. This definitely looks vanilla. It actually looks really like gritty, and it looks really cool. That right there, I would say more TBC-ish. A little bit too shiny to be vanilla, but definitely cool looking. And that right there, I would say again TBC-ish, but it could definitely fit in a vanilla setting. But anyway, that is going to be it for this video. Just going over a little bit of the takedown, and then as well as going through all the cool teasers of the new gear and some of the bosses of the Karazhan raid coming up in the next patch. There is no ETA as of yet of when this patch is going to be coming out, but when we know, I'll let you know. So, until then, make sure you subscribe if you want to see more Turtle WoW news, like this video if you like what you saw, and I'll see you next time.